Okay, we're rolling. Okay.
Here you go.
Yeah, it looks good.
How about hold this thing?
I'll show you. Well, this stuff is called a rosin, right? So we use this. I don't know if I have extra rosin. You just
This melted and then it solidified. So is that okay?
It's fine. It won't change that much. If I have some better ones, I'll see if I have anything. I might not, but you just go like this. You rub it like 5 to 10 times. I mean, we don't do a lot of play. You don't have to do it all the time, but just just to try, you can do it a couple of times. Okay. So this is from trees.
Okay.
It makes it sticky.
Also, this thing,
Yeah.
I left it in the car.
Uh-huh.
Well, it was really hot, and I think it affected something, and so one of the strings came off.
Oh, okay.
I ended up just like
threading it back in.
Yeah, I put it back in
Sure.
there.
I can explain. Because it's made of wood, and wood changes shape in heat or cold, right?
Okay.
So ideally, if you're like, let's say you went on a trip or something, and it's really hot because it's hot in the valley, take this violin and just, if you're in someone's house, just say, can I put it in your closet or something?
Room temp.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, ideally. Okay, great. So here's the basic thing. Here's your bow. Okay. So the violin goes in this hand.
Right.
The bow goes in this hand. So the left is for the instrument, and the right is the bow. The bow is used to kind of make the sound come out. Right? Alright, so holding this, I'll talk about the big instrument first, and then this thing. You put it on your left shoulder here. You actually will probably want to use a shoulder rest, but I'll do that in a second. I'll give this to you in a second. I have an extra one you can use. Okay, so you put it on your left shoulder, so it should be about flat. So it's okay. I think of it like a table. I tell my students it's a table. A lot of times, if you're laying around, you kind of want to put it down like this, right? But you want to keep it kind of flat. That looks good. Okay. And then this is called a chin rest. Okay. And that's where you see pictures of violinists. You know, they have
right
on their chin. Right. People, some of them, you know, they go very far this way. You know, obviously, if you are really good at something, you can do it a little differently. Right, so I'll just teach you kind of a standard, normal kind of position, and then eventually, because your shoulders is different than mine, you'll probably adjust differently. Right.
But I want to be holding it like this though. This is good.
Flat, yeah. Where you put your chin, it might be a little different. See, my chin is different than yours. Right. But this will be about the same. Right.
Do I want to tilt it, or do I want to keep it straight up?
I'll show you that in a second with that.
Okay.
It's called a shoulder rest. The chin rest, I like to think of keeping your face and everything pretty much normal, like as if you're talking to me. So generally, you probably will talking with your face pointing to me. You won't tilt or that much. Okay. So just look at me as if you're talking to me, and then your chin should just adjust just slightly to put a little bit of your chin on top of the rest. Yeah, that looks very good. Let's look at the camera so you can see yourself. Okay. Yes. See how your violin is, well, it's flat, just the camera is lower because you're a little taller than it. But your violin looks pretty flat. Your head is not tilted or anything.
So shouldn't be doing this thing. I generally shouldn't.
Yeah,
I should pretty much hold it like this.
For now, keep it as normal as possible.
Okay.
Cool, and then you probably know how to make the sound. Let's not worry about how to hold it yet. Okay. I just want you to get the idea of how it works. So, I think it's loud too, but. Okay, so just hold it with a fist, just so you have the idea, and in the air, you know, move up and down a little bit. Okay. A lot of the action is going to be a bending from this joint right here. So this thing is going to close like. Do you work out at all?
Sure.
Okay, like a bicep.
Sure.
Motion.
Sure.
Right. So you're gonna have kind of okay, have you seen a train? There's different joints. You have like a joint here, your shoulder, your thing right here.
Right.
So this thing right here. Do you see which muscle I'm kind of maneuvering here? You try it. Yeah, that's very good. Okay, so
except it ended up going over here.
yeah, well,
like when I don't look at it, I notice that it keeps going like this. When I start playing over here.
Oh, you know, that's something that people have to work on for even myself. You have to watch yourself. Eventually, get the hang of it.
Right.
You'll go to your bathroom or something, and you'll play in front of a mirror.
Okay.
And then you'll look at yourself and adjust from what you see.
Right.
Okay. Good. So if you notice, you're moving this joint right here. Let me show you what happens if you use the whole thing.
Okay.
Okay. If I don't adjust, it will go like a windshield wiper. So it requires not only here, shoulder, elbow, but also
the rest too, right?
Yeah, so that's what the mirror will come in to help you out.
So the goal is to just get it straight up and down, right?
Yep, it will always be straight. I'll show you. It'll be really. I don't really know physics, but the sound will really suffer if it's not perpendicular.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I see.
Okay, cool. Here. This is called a shoulder rest. So this is the same thing. It just will give you a little bit more leverage. Most people play with these nowadays, kind of like a guitar strap. Same thing, you put it up here. The only difference is that it's a little easier to hold because it will fill this gap here.
Okay.
So see how like, if I'm pretty normal, I just have to move just a little and it'll stay. You want to try it out?
Sure.
Okay, so you want to remember standing pretty normal, face, regular, and then your chin, you'll adjust it slightly to get like a little bit of your jaw or your chin on the chin rest. Is that comfortable, this thing, or does it feel kind of bulky?
I don't know, I can't tell. I haven't played the violin.
Oh, does it feel comfortable?
Yeah, it feels okay.
Okay.
The violin's higher. It's definitely higher.
It's higher, yeah. It should be easier to hold. So you don't need your hand. Perfect. And if you notice, you'll see yourself in the mirror that this looks very flat.
Okay.
That's good. Let's start with, okay, you know what Twinkle Twinkle, you played it for piano or something?
Sure.
You have? Okay. I might have to tune your violin one more time.
That's Twinkle Twinkle right there?
Yeah. Let me get your A. I should tune.
My what? A?
Oh. The notes on the violin. Let me tune for you. The notes on the violin is G is lowest. This one is A.
Is this a little loose? It's okay?
You can probably do it a little tighter, but
This is not bad?
yeah.
It's fine?
For you, it's not a huge issue. Yeah, because you don't need to do very much complicated